there's a version of a woman he thinks about at 2 a.m. Not because she is perfect, not because she gave him everything. It isn't always because she's the most beautiful. It isn't because she spent the most money. And it isn't because she said, "I love you" the most. But because of one thing she did that most women never do. The women men remember the longest, usually leave behind something much deeper than attraction. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that thing is and how to become the woman he can't put down, even years later. Today we're talking about the one thing that creates that kind of lasting impression. It's not manipulation, it's not playing hard to get. It's a psychological principle that quietly changes how people remember you. And once you understand it, you'll never look at relationships the same way again. Here's the truth nobody tells you about men and memory. Men don't remember women who chased them. They don't lie awake thinking about the ones who agreed with everything, who were always available, who made themselves small just to keep the peace. The women men never forget. They're the ones who made him feel something he couldn't control. Not through games, not through tricks, through one simple shift in how she showed up. Before I break this down, if you've ever wondered why some women seem to live rent-free in a man's mind while others fade the moment they leave the room, hit that like button right now. It helps this video reach more women who need to hear this. Let me know in the comments, what is one person you've never forgot, and why? Your answer might surprise even you. Let me tell you about Lisa. Lisa dated a man named Daniel for 8 months. She cooked for him. She remembered his mother's birthday. She rearranged her weekends around his schedule, and when he pulled away, which he eventually did, she chased harder, called more, explained herself more, tried to prove her worth with more effort. He left anyway, and within a year he barely remembered her name. Now compare that to Rose. Rose dated a man for 3 months. Short relationship. But 2 years later he still brings her up to his friends. Still slows down when he drives past the restaurant they went to. Still, if you ask him, gets quiet for a second when her name comes up. What did Zainab do differently? She never lost herself. Here's what psychology tells us. Men don't form deep, lasting attachment to comfort. They form it to contrast. Comfort is easy to replace. Predictability fades into the background. But a woman who has her own gravity, her own opinions, her own boundaries, her own life that doesn't bend just because a man walked into it, that woman becomes a reference point, a measuring stick. Every woman after her gets quietly compared to her, whether he admits it or not. This isn't about being cold. It isn't about playing hard to get. It's about never disappearing into someone else's preferences. Think about it in your own life. The people you remember most, a teacher, a friend, even a stranger, they usually said something honest when everyone else was agreeing. They stood for something. That's what stays with us, not the people who blended in. So here's the one thing to do starting today. Stop editing yourself to be easier to love. That means if something bothers you, say it calmly, but say it. If your gut says wait, wait, even if he's pushing for now. If your weekend already has plans, keep them, even if he suddenly wants to see you. Small moments, but they tell his subconscious something powerful. This woman is not here to be managed. She's here as herself. Men respect what they can't control, and more than that, they remember it. Because in a world full of women who say whatever you want, the one who says, actually, I want this, becomes unforgettable. I want you to think of one moment this week where you almost said yes just to keep things smooth. Almost agreed just to avoid tension. That's the moment, that's where this practice starts. Not in some grand gesture, but in the small, ordinary Tuesday decisions. Because the woman he never forgets isn't the one who tried the hardest. She's the one who never needed to. If this hit home, you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and in the comments, I'd love to ask you, have you ever met someone you could never forget? What was it about them that stayed with you? Also, what's one boundary you're going to hold on to starting today? I read every comment and I want to hear your story. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.